Hi there, boys and girls. I guess we should open the show and welcome all the people from Mars, Pluto, Venus, Uranus, the Moon, Tom Buck, Raymond Stone. Yeah, I think we ought to welcome all the people that are from our intergalactical viewership. And Ray, did you change that avatar? Why so serious? I like it when you smile, big boy. You've got such an awesome freaking smile. You're serious through 99.9% of your videos. Let your smile come through. You light up the room. Anyway, we're getting the show on the road. What day is it today? Oh, March. We finished with February? I can't believe that we finished with February. No way, Jose. Next thing you guys are going to tell me that we're close to Christmas again. So, welcome. It is Friday night. Welcome to the family, my family, your family. And, oh, there's little buttons here. It's supposed to be, well, I guess it's not going to happen tonight. So, well, maybe it will. We'll see how it is. Hey, Sammy. How you doing, big boy? How's things in Jersey? Starting to get a little warm weather up there? Or you still got the cold from the winter? Well, we're in March. So we're heading towards Easter, spring break for some of the kids, and stuff like that. And so we got some people coming in. So Ray says the countdown show, 3 minutes at 24. I guess I knew when you typed that. See? Never show your hand. I'm going to play poker with you. So Sammy says, hi, Peter. Hi, Sammy. How you doing? What's happening in Brazil? Oh, you're not in Brazil. So I hope all that. I want the smiley face Raymond back. That beautiful. Oh my God, Raymond, you almost look like a mugshot. Just almost. You've got such a beautiful smile. That's why I'm telling you, let it shine, big boy. You know, you're in that house all by yourself all day long. Let your smile. You've got an awesome. You were a model. Okay, so bring forth that knowledge and bring it to the front again. So Ray is flying in. Oh, I bet you he looks like that because he's tired. The flight from Jupiter is delayed due to the weather, and yes, I changed my avatar because my other one was outdated from 2016. Well, make 3 or 4 different ones, which you probably did, but it's not you. It really. But then I'm prejudiced because I think you're a very handsome young dude, and I like to see you put your diamond in the rough look out there. So Sammy said yes, I like it. So no matter what I ask now, the answer from Sammy is yes. Okay, so now Sammy is talking about the weather. So you guys that are watching this in the, not the live portion, but the not live portion where you watch the tape, which is just like putting up any other video, I asked Sammy how the weather was and if he had gotten a little bit of warm weather. And you know what he said? He answered me. Sammy actually answered me. I'm never going to wash his cheek again. So Sammy said, yes, the warm weather is getting in and the cold is going out. He's getting a new lens. The Sigma 28 to 70 f 2.8. What are your thoughts? Well, give me the model number because they got the DGDN, they got the HSN, and then they've got the plain one. So if it's the 28 to 70, let me think. If I keep doing that, I'm going to have a nosebleed. So stop doing. Haven't you ever been told stop touching yourself or stop bopping yourself in the nose? How's that? So tell me what model lens it is, Sam. I'm very, very curious. And here is, hi Peter, hi Raymond, hi Sammy. Here is Sly. Now that Sly is in the room, that reminded me, let's see what you did, boys and girls. Let's go over and check out what the family did this week. So on today, oh, we got a new one from Baby Back Maniac. I love watching Baby Back Maniac. Aaron Short put one up. He did one up 5 hours ago. Baby Back Maniac, which is Justin, put one up 3 hours ago. In the Blues, that's Shane in Australia. He put one up 13 hours ago. Simon, an ordinary filmmaker, right here. He put one up on 14 hours ago. U.S. Camera Sales, Shock and Awe. Aw. Okay, and then Sly put up a video today 15 hours ago. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new videos just from our family today. Now let's expand that a little bit wider. Let's see what we did for the week. So Simon, an ordinary filmmaker, put one up called Canon Mirrorless Firmware Update. Oh yeah, I got a firmware update. We're up to 1.8 on the R6. Didn't do a squat, so whatever. Tom Buck put up a video. The amazing sounding Rode NT USB Plus. The amazing sounding. I don't know. There's something wrong with my tongue. That doesn't roll off the tongue. Anyway, he did that yesterday. So that means we gonna be spending some more money here, because when Tom Buck says it, we all buys it. So, and then Ordinary Filmmaker put one up 2 days ago. So he put one up yesterday, day before yesterday, and Aaron Short put one up day before yesterday. The Sir Select Classic S Vintage HSS Guitar, the Point of View Unboxing. And Simon put another one up, and he put another one up, and Aaron put another one up, and Randy. Oh, look at this. Randy did 3. Wait a minute. Wait, before I talk. Randy did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let me make sure I got my phone on. So if Randy needs to call me during the broadcast, he can do it. So I'll put the phone over here so I can get it. He calls me if there's an emergency. Let's say there's no volume or something. So Aaron Short put the video up over here. Look at that handsome dude. Just look at that. Just look at that smile. And then streaming equipment bag from Randy. Streaming equipment bag part 2 from Randy. Streaming equipment bag part 3 from Randy 5 days ago. And how I set up my streaming equipment bag. And Mr. Camera Junkie, the new Sony 50mm 1.4. The Grandmaster lens. He put up a video on that 5 days ago. And Ordinary Filmmaker has a Nikon announcement coming up. And look at Sly put up a video 6 days ago. An audio solution for your cell phone. And in the Blues, which is Shane. I'm getting a drink of water. Hold on. He put up a video 6 days ago. It's like a Katana, Mustang, or Kemper, but tiny. Okay, so you guys that like to see what the family's doing, we got this week and we've got today. So, my love to Broadway. So let's minimize this, and we come back. We kept working my way back to you, babe. There's Peter. Who said Peter left town? He went to the North Pole for the first weekend that we have in March. Now, the thing is, where did I leave off? Oh, Simon, no, not Simon. Sly was saying hello to everybody. Peter, Raymond, and Sam. And then Ray is saying hello to everybody. And This is where he was doing that. So that's Ray and his 2 seconds of fame right there. So Sammy says, yeah, it's the new DN lens. The DNDG lens. Those are good. That's their newest. That's where they show off all their good stuff. So Sly is talking to Ray. I have to agree with Peter. He has such a beautiful smile. You should show it off. Just my humble opinion. Oh, I usually put in my humble opinion. So I like that. Just my Jesus's humble opinion. No, I don't want you to think I'm being freaky here, okay? He's a beautiful guy. I mean, he was a model, and you know, that's not him. He's got such amazing razzle-dazzle, and he put all the razzle-dazzle away, and he brought out his practice shot if he gets arrested for anything. So yes, I agree with Peter, Sly. I really do. I agree with Peter. You have a beautiful smile. It really lights up the room. Use it. Use it, big boy. Use it to your advantage. You know, what do they say? What do they say? If you flaunt it or whatever. I don't know the saying. So Lewis is here. How you doing, big guy? How's things in Canada? How's your grandmother? How's your day-to-day life? And I know I could feel there's a video coming from you in time, right? I hope it's in my time. I'm going to be 70 years old this year, so let's get the ball rolling, Lewis. Okay. So Sly is saying hi to you, Lewis, and she restrained herself because I'm sure she's just itching to say, Lewis, where is your video? And Lewis says, Sly, I loved your video. How can you help but love Sly's video? I mean, seriously. And Sly is saying, ah, shucks. Thank you, Lewis. I guess I'm in a silly mood tonight. It's the water. I got a fresh glass of water, so it's fresh. Right out of the spring. So Randy says, hello, everybody. I can't believe I'm still up. Randy, you haven't fallen asleep. Well, you got to remember, Randy works Monday through Friday. He gets up very early. He's got to travel far. And he does have a new car, so congratulations to Randy. I saw a picture of Randy's mother, who had just passed away. So you guys that haven't said your love for Randy. But I saw, what a pretty lady. Oh my God, she looks like she could have been a movie star. Amazingly pretty. So, Randy, you have a pretty mama. Now I know why you're so handsome, Randy. So, you take after your ma. So, he is awake because Randy will just go and he'll just sit down in the chair. He'll spread out his legs. The dogs will jump up in his lap. They're nice and warm. He'll pet them and he'll fall asleep right there, especially if Randy just ate. He's out. But you can't say Randy's lazy, and he proved it. I think he put up 5 videos in a row. Hello? I don't do that. Nobody else does that here either. So, Randy, good for you. So, Randy is up, and you're a moderator, Randy. Don't be going to sleep. You have to guard the chicken house. Lewis says, that smile is your business card. Yes, that's very smart, Lewis. That smile is Raymond's calling card. Raymond, I'm not shaming you. Okay, I love you. You know I love you. But there's such a good aspect to you that it actually makes my day light up when I see you. And you look sad. I want that beautiful, crazy, wonderful smile. So that smile is your business card. What a good thing to say, Lewis. You're all right, Lewis. Yeah, that's very, very nice of you. So Ray says the smile equals lifestyle modeling. Mugshot equals high fashion modeling. I actually did a little bit of both. Well, tilt your head or something. Do this, okay? But don't press. See how if I press on my skin, it makes an indentation? Just touch, Okay, in the picture they won't know you're just touching. But with guys, when I used to do the high school seniors, and it was the males, they would always they would just stroke their face. Dude, just barely touch your face. Tilt your head a little bit towards the high shoulder, okay? And that'll give you a nice modeling shot. Never do a straight on, and never tilt your head towards the high shoulder, because that's a feminine pose. You have to tilt your head or keep it like with the line. So you tilt your body, your shoulder, a lower shoulder, a higher shoulder. Now a girl will tilt the head whoop, towards the high shoulder, okay? That's a feminine pose, okay? And a guy will tilt his head just a little bit towards the low shoulder, or just keep it angular like that. So I'm picking on Raymond. I don't mean to be picking on you. I love you, Raymond. You know I love you, big boy. All right, so thank you just for being here. No, you're not going to the NO basketball game tonight? Is the basketball, you can tell I'm way into sports, right? Well, I know that Tom Buck is going to hockey games, because there's a hockey team or a new something just a few blocks from his house. So he's taking advantage of that. No, why not? Okay. So that is excellent. Better than excellent. Jim Monday is here. Hi, Jim. Love you, dude. Thank you so much for all you do for me. Jim sent me a beautiful, fresh, spanking, brand new Amazon gift card for the month of new month, and Jim sends me an Amazon gift card. So what am I going to do with that Amazon gift card? I don't know. There's so many choices. I know what I'm going to do. No, I already spoke with Jim on the phone today. I am going to buy the protein powder that I use for my breakfast smoothie. So Jim Monday is basically going to be feeding me breakfast for most of the month. I don't know if the can goes the whole month or not. I think it does. So Jim Monday and me are having breakfast every morning, 2 buds. And I'm having protein powder. What are you having, Jim? Eggs and bacon and sausage and pancakes. Oh, that's the McDonald's Deluxe Big Breakfast. So Lewis says, "You're right, Peter." But of course I'm right. I don't know what you're talking about, but did you expect me to say something else? Of course I'm right. Of course I'm right. Oh, look, the microphone is in the picture. Is it right there, or do I have to move it? And why isn't this thing going around? There it goes. Okay. So I'm Lewis's hero. You're right, Peter. Oh, nope, I'm not Lewis's hero. Randy and Sly are his hero. I saw that. I saw that, Lewis. So I read ahead sometimes to see what's going on. So I saw that. But yes, Randy and Sly, I think, are a lot of people's heroes. They're my heroes too. So Lewis says, "How did you know, Peter?" I just knew. It's mental telepathy. Mental disorder. No, mental telepathy. So, I need to be putting stars here so I know where I left off in case I want to go ahead to see what's going on. Now, there you go. Lewis, now you're talking. Peter, you're so smart. Now you got it, Lewis. I'm just the smartest guy I know. So anyway, it's you guys. I'm getting to know you and love you and all that good stuff. Lewis, you're rapid firing. Stop. Okay, so thank you for the stream, Peter. Thank you. This is a song. Thank you for. I think it's by ABBA, but I can't think of the melody right now. Lewis. Oh, the keto protein. Yes, the keto protein. The keto world is having a big fight right now. Somebody came out with an article that said erythritol, which I have trouble saying that word, causes cancer. No, not cancer, heart attacks. But that's not really, it's kind of like Kellogg's cornflakes when they came out and said that eggs are bad for you, dude. Have some Kellogg's cornflakes. Eggs are high in cholesterol. They're high in something. You should be eating Kellogg's cornflakes. And the egg industry had a hard time recovering. I feel a little bit sleepy tonight. Some of you guys probably would interpret it that I'm tired, but I'm not tired. I'm sleepy because, you know why? I'll tell you why I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy because I just ate, and when I eat, I get a little sleepy sometimes. So let's see, Ray says, speaking of sports, your boy Patrick Mahomes won yet another Super Bowl. He's only 27, yet many fans already believe he's the best to ever do it. I like that guy, Ray. There's something about him that's kind of like you. He just projects very positive, I don't know if the sweet spirit might sound a little bit too girlish, but he projects a kindness. How's that? Is that more macho? And you do also, Ray, when you do your videos, you come across like you're trying to be stern, but you can see the kindness in your eyes, your face, and every once in a while you smile and the whole screen lights up. So you've got that charm, that you've got that winning, whatever it is, secret ingredient that Patrick has. Yeah, I like him, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I think he's an awesome guy, and I think that's a wonderful thing. I don't knock everything off over here. So, but I didn't know he was 27. So you're older than him. You're older than him by a lot. No, Ray is just a kid. He's just barely out of his puberty. Well, no, I went right past puberty straight into poverty. But that's not true. It's a joke. It's just a joke. I need to stop saying it. So Ray looks younger than his age, but not this avatar makes you look older. Just FYI. So if you want an older look, you got it. You did it. You did the right thing. But I like the younger looking Ray. Oh, look at the Sony is in the revolving cameras now. So that's the Sony from the other side of the room. That one's far, really far from here. It's doing a good job. That microphone is bothering me. It'll bother me for a while, and then I'll go change it. So Lewis is saying, Peter. So when I say Lewis is saying, or Ray is saying, or mention the names, first, it's nice to talk to the person. So that's just polite, okay? So I'm doing that to be polite, number one. But number two, when a lot of people will listen to this after we're done, and they'll listen to it kind of like a podcast, meaning I'm not doing a whole lot of running around over here. I'm just sitting on the dock on the bay, wasting time. Ooh, that's not in the song. Ooh, okay. So when they're listening, I'll make a comment, and then they won't know who said it. So that's why I said Raymond said, speaking of sports adorts, your boy Patrick Mahomes won. He does seem to have talent. It doesn't seem to be like, what do you call it, like a fluke, or a one-hit wonder or something like that. So it looks like he has talent for what he's doing. So when someone is like that and I like them, you know what I worry about? I don't watch a lot of the games, but I worry about them getting hurt because their throwing arm is their call to fame. So it goes through my mind, does the other team purposely try to damage or handicap the quarterback, or do they play on the up and up? I'm not into the sport enough to know if they're actually trying to hurt the guy or not. If they are trying to hurt the guy, another thumbs down for that sport. So here we go. I left off at Louis. Louis. So where is Louis's star? Peter, what's something that we value most when we are younger, but when we are older, it's not as important? My hair. No, I could give you a lot of answers that don't fit in a family show here. Speaking of fitting in a family show, here's another young, handsome dude. Hi, Peter. Are you excited for St. Patrick's Day? Gonna have a few drinks. No, you're gonna have a few drinks? You're not a drinker. That's a surprise to hear. You're gonna have a good. When is St. Patrick's Day? Which day is the actual day? It's my aunt's favorite holiday, and I don't know why. And she'll get dressed up in green with a green hat, and she'll get a green flower and a green blouse, and she'll even have green shoes or socks. So there's a lot of people that are really into St. Patrick's Day. Me, I love a parade. So you put a parade there, I like it. So Mark, here's to you, but did the focus do something weird? My focus has been behaving lately, thank God. So happy St. Patty's Day to you, Mark. I love you, buddy. Thank you for being here, coming in, saying hello. Peter, you're my hero too, but I don't see your uploads. Ooh, Louis burned me. Where's your uploads, Peter? I come in spurts, you know. I'll get like 2 or 3, and then I'm calm for a week, and then I'll do some more. I got to get better on that, because that's what helps build your channel, consistency. So thank you that I'm your hero. You're my hero too, Louis. Especially the way you take care of your family. So Sly says, I tried to figure out how to connect headphones so I could monitor my sound. It didn't work. I have yet to figure it out. If anyone has a magic solution, I'd love to hear it. All right, so Sly is running on Ecamm, and she wants to hear her sound. So Ecamm doesn't play, or it won't play me coming through the speakers, probably for feedback purposes, okay? So she wants to hear what her sound sounds like. So she plugged in a set of headphones. So if anybody wants to help her, you could tell her on her show. She, unless the bridge isn't up and something's going wrong, she will be on after me at midnight, and I will be on from 10 to 11. She will be on from 12 to 1. Do I have that right? And when she gives her heads up with the stuff, she's going to post it here so you guys know how to get there. So that is what we're doing. So Jim is having plain yogurt, cottage cheese for breakfast on weekdays, scrambled eggs with cheese and bacon on weekends. Thank you for that's the one! Gosh, Jim! Thank you for the music is the name of the song I was trying to think of. Boy, you pulled that one out of thin air. Holy moly, you're just something else, Jim. So, you remind me of a R8, Jim. The perfect camera for most people. As a matter of fact, I did speak to Jim on the phone. I think it was today or was it yesterday? I'm losing track of my days. And I think I'm going to have Jim on as a guest. You know why? Because Jim does something very, very interesting. You know how the bad people, the really, really, really bad people, the people that should hang by their fingernails, they do where they take ransom of a computer. And they make you pay to get your computer back. They do something to lock it up. So you have 2 choices. You can restart your computer like it's brand spanking new. And for those of you that don't have much in it, it might not be too bad. But let's say you're a business that does something. What does a business do? I don't know. and maybe you do like he said, credit cards and stuff. Well, they lock up your computer and they make you pay like $5,000-$10,000 or whatever. I guess he would tell it. I find it very fascinating. So Jim's company helps protect computers from a ransomware attack. And Jim said it's the middle economic group. The mom and the pop, the little guys, they know they don't have money. So why lock up their computers? And the big guys, they're practicing safe sex, okay? So that means they're doing backups. They've got all kinds of protections in place. But that middle guy that's got a little bit of money, that's the guy that's going to get hurt the most, because the ransomware, they make them pay and then they unlock the computer. And for some people, it could put them completely out of business. So would you like to have Jim come on? And we'll just have a back and forth. I'll play the part of the dummy because I don't know that much about it. And Jim Monday will play the part of the expert in the field. And there we go. I found it very, very, very interesting. So that might be a good little segment. Might not take up the whole show. Might just take up half or whatever. But I think we would like to do that. So Jim is telling us what's his breakfast. So let's see what Jim's breakfast is. Plain yogurt and cottage cheese for breakfast on weekdays. Scrambled eggs with cheese and bacon for weekends. Okay, so if I was having plain yogurt and cottage cheese, I would do like a strip of honey. I would actually probably, knowing me, being so childish, I would probably write my name on it, Peter, in honey. And that just takes it to a whole new level. But if you're not doing sugar, the honey isn't the best thing. Honey, I heard somebody say that honey is bees' vomit. Is that true? I wouldn't want to eat the vomit of anything. Okay? So, anyway. Scott. Do tell, Scotty. Hey, gang, just got home. Thank God it's Friday. Well, come on, Scott. Did you have a good time tonight? I know what he was doing, or I think I do, unless he was doing something else. But I'll let it be him that tells us a little bit about it, because we're mostly guys, except Sly. Any other girls in the room? I don't think so. So, I think Scott went on a date tonight. So I want to find out if it was an interesting one or if it was a home run. No, not a home run, the opposite. A fumble. That's a different game. I told you I'm not into sports all that much. Music? Yeah. Okay. Video? Cameras? Yeah. Gadgets? Yeah. Stereos? TVs? Yeah. Sports? Nah. Anyway, so Funny's here. I like his name. Just stopping in to see what condition my condition was in. Are you stopping in for a moment to say hi and give a thumbs up? Under the weather? Thanks for the Friday night streams, Peter. Well, you could listen to it while you're laying down and resting. I pray over you that you be healed, and anybody else that wants to join me. Funnel Fest is under the weather. I pray the healing from the hand of God, from Jesus, just to touch you right now, and you feel better from this moment forward. So I want you to have a great weekend, Funny. Just like your name, Fun. He's a fun till his daddy takes his D-bird away. So he's under the weather. So go lay down, watch some movies, or whatever it is you like to do. Relax. Stress. I got a big scolding on stress this week because I got my blood work back, and my cholesterol was elevated, and so my doctor knows that I'm doing keto, and he says stress will raise your cholesterol. Stress will do a lot of damage. So just relax, Funnel Fest. Everybody, just go on a 5-minute vacation. Close your eyes. Well, not right now. We're doing a show. So that is what we need to do. Okay. Lewis says, hi, Jim. New people are coming in. Yeah, and when we have new people, let's give them a good greeting. No, but Funnel Fest has been here for a long time. He pops in, but he might be gone for a long time, and then he comes back again. So I love you, Funny, Fun Fest, whatever, and feel better soon. You got prayed for. So Lewis says you're too funny. Lewis says, is the R8 just an RP Mark II? You could kind of look at it like that, but I think it's far better. In some aspects, it's got a matching set with the R and the RP. It's got the smaller battery. The card slot goes in the battery door on the bottom instead of the side. But it does 4K. I think it does 4K 30. I'm not sure. It's kind of like sits in the sweet spot like the R7, but, and this is a big but, picture's got a big but, okay, but it's full frame, okay, so that's an advantage for a lot of people that it's full frame. So yeah, Lewis, you could buy the R8 if you want, Lewis, okay. As a matter of fact, I probably would recommend it for you. I think you'd like it. But I would put my nickel on the fact that Randy's probably going to get he seems to own every camera in the world. So I would wait until we get a feedback from Randy. Speaking of Randy, here he is now, okay? So Randy, when he gives us our the feedback, it'll be good. All football defensive players all agreed that they wanted to hurt Frank Tarkenton, the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings, because he could run and dodge people for 50 yards and complete a pass for 5 yards. So they want to hurt him because he's good. So let's hurt the guy. Let's knock him out. That's not very good, but maybe they were just talking, okay? Hopefully they were just talking, you know. Boys will talk. So Lewis says, I'm craving ice cream, but I'm going to eat frozen Greek yogurt, Peter, because I don't know how to enjoy life and have a milkshake instead. Priorities. Oh, just enjoy life. Lewis, come on, dude, no stress. Tonight is a stress-free night. So if you want ice cream, Lewis, I decree in the name of the Christmas room that anything you eat tonight, Lewis, is healthy. So go have your bowl of ice cream. So Scott is saying dating GT, probably saying dating good times. Maybe that's what he means. And so if that's not what that means, you'll have to tell me, because I'm up on some of them, like by the way is BTW, except if you're talking to Randy. If you're talking to Randy, BTW means back to work. And 143 means I love you. IMHO is in my humble opinion. And then Sly just taught me a new one. Just my humble opinion, JMHO. So Scott said that he was dating. Oh, and it's a pretty girl, a goddess, blonde and blue eye. You trying to get us jealous? Well, it's working. Do tell. We want details, pictures. We want if there's no pictures, like Sly's daughter said, no pictures. It didn't happen. So we want pictures. So Charles says hello to everybody. That's my buddy Charles. There's my buddy Charles. How you doing, Charles? How are things going? So Scott said he had a great time dinner at the Texas Roadhouse Grill. Yep. Did you have a steak? A nice juicy steak with some nice fries and a baked potato with sour cream and chives and a nice sweet. Have you ever had sweet tea? Ooh, sweet tea. So, anyway, I hope you had a good time, Scott. You deserve it. You're such a really nice guy. Speaking of nice guys, where's Tom Buck? I haven't seen him in a while. Tom Buck must be around here somewhere. Oh, he's probably at that game. Oh, there he is. He's on my screen. So, Tom, I was showing them that you put up a new video. Okay, so I showed everybody the videos that the family did. And you're one of them. What was I going to ask you? I was going to ask you a question. Must have not been very important, or it'll come to me after you're long gone, and I won't get no answer. So Lewis said, oh, so no more ZV-E10? I think you should get them both. I really do. I think you should get the R8 and the ZV-E10. No, you should go for the R8. The E10 is good to get you in quicker because the price is half. Half is a pretty substantial amount. So that's why the E10 sits strong. So, Peter, I shot my friends. Good thing you didn't put a period there. With a 5D Classic, and I love the full frame sound and look. It was a lot of fun, and that's why the R8 has got newer features than that 5D. So I would go with the R8, and it's got the new mount. With the the 5D's got the old mount. So that's what we got. Randy says the next camera will either be the Sony AR-V, or the Canon R5 II, or the Nikon Z8. Randy would say the Z8. But since I'm not from Australia, oh, come on. Okay, Ecamm is not cooperating. All right, for you. Lewis says, thank you, Peter, for all the support. Calories don't count tonight. You got it. Calories don't count tonight. You know what I learned this week? The stupidest thing. I mean, if we made a list of what's the stupid things you learned, Peter, do you know why the Queen waves like this? I'm serious. I was told this. Who told me? Oh, Sly told me. All right. The Queen waves like this instead of like this, okay? Or like this, because your fat doesn't flop around in the wind when you go like this. So she could be waving, and she'll be waving, I guess her fingers are closed, okay? She'll be waving like a turning of the hand, okay? And there's no floppy of the girl flap, whatever that flap is that they got down here. So that was new information. So I did Lewis with the calories. Pictures or it didn't happen, right, Sly? There you go. There you go. So Randy says, thanks, Scott. I still have that card in my pocket from last Christmas gift. Oh, boy. Have you washed it? Okay. I think Randy repeated himself. The salon guy. Oh, my God, Stephen. I haven't seen you in so long. Love you, dude. Thank you for coming in. I go back, way back with Stephen. Stephen is the salon guy. He's saying, hi, Peter. I hope you are well, my friend. He's actually my friend, okay? He does haircuts and styling and the fancy stuff. And on top of being good, he's extremely creative. He can recreate looks. And Stephen also interacts with people really, really excellent. He gets these amazing people to come and sit in the chair, and they got the nicest smiles, like $1 million smiles and personalities. And then out of the blue, Stephen just sends me a box of shampoo and oh, maybe he's saying my hair needs washing. Maybe I'm a little slow, Stephen. Okay, sorry about that. So he sends me this box, so thank you again a gazillion times over. And so he sent me this box. It had shampoo, conditioner, a hairspray. I'm not sure, but I think he put a gel in there. If he didn't, then I bought a gel. Okay, so I was shocked right out of my tree. What a nice guy. We got the nicest people here in the world. So if you guys are not watching the salon guy, especially you guys, if you're cutting your hair yourself, he's where you need to watch. Go and watch the salon guy. Okay. So thanks for coming in, Steven. Love you, buddy. Okay, I will look into it. I never watched any R8 reviews. So Scotty is saying you're welcome to Randall. The salon guy says, have you seen all my models on my channel recently? Well, I've been watching them all along. You got these, they look like college kids or stars or something. So yes, when you put out a video, I watch it. I give it a thumbs up. Sometimes I comment, but sometimes I don't. I don't want to burn out my welcome, as they say. Good water. So if you want to see his models, go to the salon guy. That's the words in red right there. The salon guy right there. Okay. And you can see he cuts real people's hair. Real, not fake. And then he's got also the mannequins too. I guess when he can't get somebody to come in and sit, or with the pandemic, it kind of put a damper on things for a while. But he picks out the nicest, kindest people you could find. Scotty is talking to Randall. Use that one up. I'll send you another one. So Stephen is laughing at me. Why are you laughing at me, Stephen? Well, I try to be funny. So I just gave you a star. So wait, I saw Charles Richard and I missed him. There he is. Dr. Charles Richard. I got a ton of pictures in black and white of the Star Wars and Disney with my Fuji. Oh, where can we see them? Put them up on PeterGregg, whatever the name of that Facebook face group is. I love the Disney stuff. So the salon guy is laughing, and there he is. So there we go. So my blood work. I've been on keto. I would say I'm approaching a solid year. So everything came in solid. My sugar levels came down tremendously. My glucose came down tremendously. My A1C came down tremendously. The cholesterol is up by quite a bit. So my doctor freaks out a little bit. But let me see if I could teach you something. I'm not sure if I could do it. So give me a second to get my head together. Okay, so what do I have to do? I have to do something. I want to show you a chart that shows you what my cholesterol is. And let's see where it is. I thought I had it. I do have it. There it is. Okay, now how do I turn it on so you could see? I'll come over here and I will go to the desktop. Okay. All right, so we're looking at my cholesterol went from 250, 260 to 318. So the nurse said, "Oh my God, I can't believe your cholesterol went up that high." And I'm going like, ha, ha, ha. Okay, so I'm not concerned. My doctor is not really believing me, but he's willing to entertain or humor me. So here's how you read cholesterol from a different point of view, okay? Let's see. So can you see the mouse if I go like this? I think you can, okay? All right, so the key number here is triglycerides versus or divided by HDL. So you take your HDL, which one is it? The lower number, the HDL, and that would be 54, and that would get divided by 128, which is the triglycerides. So you take 54 and divide it by 128, and you'll get 2.37. So anything under a 3, you're in good shape, okay? Because it's the HDL, okay? So this number here, which is 54, which went up by 15 or 18 points for me, which is really good. That's your good cholesterol. If there's such a thing as good cholesterol, bad cholesterol, your HDL is your good cholesterol. You want it to go up. So that went up a lot. So it caused my total cholesterol to go up. Okay? So they call the LDL your bad cholesterol. It's supposed to be a lot lower than that. All right? But the trouble with the LDL is they only test the highlights. So it's not a true number. So the really true number is the triglycerides, which is the amount of fat or plaque that you have in your bloodstream. I believe that's what that is. Okay? So you divide that with the 54 and the 128, and you come out with 237. And Peter's a healthy boy. Okay? Now this doesn't mean I'm bulletproof. Something could happen at any time. All right? But I lowered the triglycerides by a huge amount. I don't remember the numbers, or I would tell you. And I raised the HDL by a big amount. That one is, for some reason, I remember 20. Okay? So that is what came back. And I'm very, very happy. And my A1C is 6.1. It needs to be in the 5s. Okay? But this is coming down from a 9. So my A1C is my overall sugar health. How much sugar is being impacted in my body, and the insulin and stuff like that. Okay, so that is what those numbers are representing, and it makes it a little bit easier. So let's go back to the cameras so I can talk to you a little bit. There we go. Okay, so the dangerous thing that's up is my PSA. The PSA was number, I think it's 7. And they did not like that at all. Okay, so they want me to go to a doctor. They wanted me to get poked. I'm not going to go. Okay, but I did do some studying, and that was one of the things is stress will affect your prostate. So the PSA is a number for the prostate. Now, years ago, they used to go with, they call it a digital exam. They used to go with a finger and go into some fun places and see if your prostate is enlarged or not. Okay, so they don't do that anymore. They count on the PSA only. So if the PSA is high, then they send you to the, what kind of doctor is it? Urologist. And then he sticks his finger in where you don't want it to go. Okay? So why don't they just do it to begin with and do all this screwing around? Geez. I mean, I would have liked to have been told on the spot, yeah, your prostate is considerably larger than last year. I mean, this is a G-rated conversation. I'm not going to go in anything bad here. Okay? But it's a very important organ for the male, the prostate. And as you get older, it becomes more troublesome. And it causes troubles in different ways. It's not just a one-way trouble. So one of the ways to help get the prostate so it gets the enlargement, if it's enlarged, is called dry brushing. And it's exactly the way it sounds. You get a brush that's a bristle brush, not this. Why did I lose focus by bending over? Wow. So you get a bristle brush, and it doesn't have a handle like this. It's got a strap that goes over the top, and you put your hand. And you brush your skin down from head to toe, okay? You don't touch anything sensitive, okay? Don't be hurting yourself. But what they want you to do is activate your lymph system to get it to drain, because if it backs up, it starts to choke off the prostate and other organs. I don't even know what they are, okay? So you do dry brushing. Or if you've got a gun, but not a gun, a vibrator gun. You know those that look like a gun? Okay. So the ones that I see on Amazon, it looks like a gun, but it's got a hump on top. But the one that I got, I don't know how I did it, it doesn't have a hump on top. It's just like a round cylinder. So I take that and I just lay it and I roll it all the way from my neck all the way down to the crease between each leg, okay, where the inguinal connection or gland is, or something like that. And then you go back and forth, go up. This is not, you're not doing a sexual thing, okay? You're basically wanting to drain your lymph system. And so they're up here, and they're from your belly button down to your you-know-what. Okay, it's kind of like a big flat plate down there. And it goes over into the crease between your leg and your body, your groin, your core, okay, on both sides. So you're supposed to dry brush all the way up, like 4 inches above your belly button, and then dry brush all that, and then you dry brush over here, but don't damage your skin, okay? And that's supposed to start your lymph nodes to start them draining, which will help you urinate better. It makes your prostate shrink. And I've only done it for 2 days now, so I can't give you any feedback on that. But they were very worried with my PSA number. Me? When I hear PSA, I think public service announcement. What's a PSA? Okay. So anyway. So I left off at Steven saying thank you and him laughing, but not at me. You're laughing with me. So that's Steven. And Charles says, they are up in the Facebook. Oh, good. Then I can try to find my password because I don't go in there very often. I'd love to see those. So Randy says, Scott, I will send you a McDonald's card for a large mocha frappe. Frappa. And here is my buddy, Mr. Camera Junkie, Luis Vega. He is right down the road. And hello, of course, to Aiden also. And how are things going? There's nothing much new going on down here. Lewis, everything is the same. So Randy says share and stay healthy, Peter. I'm working on it. Oh, new scene share. Okay, yes. Okay. So he's talking about in Ecamm. So those of you that are not getting dizzy. So that is a whole lot of sticky fingers. Let's go and give everybody a star. That's Charles Richard. Oh, Carlos texted me to tell you that he won't be in tonight. So I forgot to tell you. Oh, Carlos won't be in tonight. I think he's got clients or he's got a pre-engagement. So he texted me to say that he won't be in tonight. But Jim Monday said that he will be in. So we've already seen Jim. So I'm sorry, Carlos, that I forgot to tell everybody that Carlos won't be in tonight because he's busy. And so now I told him, Carlos. Pop, 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 pop. Is it a Toy Story gun? No, it's not. Let's go back over. Oh, I can't type. Okay, because the keyboard's over on the desk. It looks like a ray gun. So maybe it is a Toy Story gun. I don't know. It looks like a ray gun. It's like a round cylinder. It's got a hole in the front, and they give you like anywhere from 4 to 7 attachments. So it's got like a finger, so you could poke deep into the muscles. Like I fight bursitis here sometimes, so I need to get deep in there. And it just like bounces, but it's like a vibrator, okay? or they got a flat thing, they got a foam ball. So I just take it off because it's a cylinder, and I just turn the whole thing sideways and just lay it on me. And I use the handle kind of like rolling, but it's not rolling. So yes, that is pop, 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 pop. So Lewis says, oh, you got a massage stuff. Lewis, you'll like it. It feels good. You relax. It's very nice. As a matter of fact, there's a lady that shows you how to do the dry brushing, and she does a really good job. So Scotty's saying, Randall, let me get it back up here. The strongest thing I drink is fruit punch. Oh, is that what you guys were talking about? God, it went right over my head. So that's good for you, Scotty. You want with today's people that you might date, you need all your facilities intact, honestly. And even then, they might slip something in. All right, we got to the bottom of the chats, and Sly will be on in an hour. So I think it's too early for her to put the link here. But I'll see you over at Sly's in an hour. And let's see what the show that she's got going on. And encourage her and just give her a thumbs up and a like. And that goes for all of them. For Randy, Charles, Aaron Short, the salon guy, all the family, Dr. Charles Richard. Now I started naming names. You know, that's a bad thing to do. Louis Lazuka does have a channel. Okay, I said Sly. Tom Buck, of course, give Tom Buck a big thumbs up. So everybody give everybody a thumbs up. That's part of the family. That's important, and it's the right thing to do. And Ray is saying good night. Good night, handsome. Thank you for coming in. Good night, Louis. I need to learn how to dry brush now. Yeah, I think that's a good thing for you, Louis. And you too, Raymond. Okay, actually, all the guys in here. Got to flush out the lymph node system. So look for dry brushing on YouTube. Do that. Do a search on that. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. I love you. I pray for you guys every single day. And I thank you for being here. If God is willing and the bridge isn't up, Mark, don't you be drinking too much, okay? I will see you next Friday. Bye-bye.